Darius Miles was at one time one of the most wanted high school prospects of all time. He came into the NBA straight out of high school with a body similar to Kevin Durant and was able to score whenever he wanted and was a great shot blocker too. He had superstar potential, but thanks to not living up to his expectations, a few injuries, and a bad lifestyle, he's only 35 years old and hasn't played in the NBA in over 8 years. So where is he now? To understand how he got to where he is now, we'll take a short look at his career. Coming out of high school, Darius Miles was an amazing scorer and shot blocker, and was expected to be one of the first overall picks in the 2000 NBA draft. His main goal was to get his family out of their drug and crime infested neighborhood. He said, "Being the only child, I'm the only chance. The last chance my family has of moving out of East St. Louis. I want them to have all the good things in life that other people enjoy. If I enter the draft, it's because all I ever think about is taking care of my family. Isn't that what it's all about?" His mom said that she was doing fine and wished he wouldn't feel that way, and that she only wanted him to enter the NBA draft because he wanted to. But Darius said that he planned on attending St. John's University unless he was predicted to be a lottery pick in the upcoming draft. So he was taken 3rd overall by the Los Angeles Clippers in hopes of starting a new young team. After being drafted, he got his mom a house 10 doors down from his where she continued to cook and stay close with her son. Many people said Darius would take longer to develop since he came straight out of high school. After the draft, they now had a young Lamar Odom, Corey Maggette, Quentin Richardson, Elton Brand, and now Darius Miles. The Clippers were now one of the most exciting teams to watch play and develop in the NBA. He averaged 9 points per game for the Clippers before they decided that after 2 seasons, they wanted to trade Miles to the Cleveland Cavaliers for Andre Miller because they were in need of a point guard. Shortly after drafting LeBron James, Miles was traded in 2003 from the Cleveland Cavaliers to the Portland Trail Blazers, where his off-court issues would start. In 2005, he made racial slurs towards head coach Maurice Cheeks, followed up by him saying, "I don't care if we lose the next 20 games, you're getting fired anyways," then proceeding to follow him out of the room, telling him to run to his daddy. He'd average a career-high 14 points per game in the next season, but in the 2005 and 6 season, Darius would severely injure his right knee and miss the entire next 2 NBA seasons. He'd return to play one really lackluster season for the Grizzlies, only playing 34 games and averaging 3 points before they'd release him in the 2009 offseason. This was the last time that one of the most hyped high school basketball players of all time, Darius Miles, was seen on an NBA court. So where is he now? Sadly, in 2013, Darius' mom passed away. But Darius Miles made over $66 million throughout his NBA career, not including the large amount he made off of endorsements. He's made no noise in the basketball scene since being let go by the Grizzlies in 2009, and a failed attempt with the Bobcats shortly after. The only noise he's made was when he filed for bankruptcy in June of 2016. He's said to owe almost $300,000 to the IRS, and also a large amount to various business debts that didn't pan out how he had planned. He owns a house of his own, a 2011 Camaro, has a college fund for his son, and owns 12 other properties. It's said that Darius Miles has about $400,000 in assets and over $1.5 million in liabilities that he can't afford to pay off even if he sold all of his belongings. This resulted in him having to sell off some of his valuable items in June of 2017 to start paying off the debt. Some of the items include a signed LeBron James jersey, a Larry Bird jersey, a shoe owned by Dirk Nowitzki, and also one of Lamar Odom's shoes. He also sold 2 guns and a toaster. It's sad to see this happening to someone that had such high hopes and potentials, but this is why the NBA is forcing the players to go to college. 60% of all NBA players go bankrupt after being out of the league for 5 years. The players need to be educated and understand how to handle such a large amount of money. There's many stories of bankrupt players like this out there now, but I expect to see much less of these in the future since the NBA is beginning to have seminars and educate their players on how to handle their money and the NBA life once they're drafted. Also, hopefully once players have to attend more college and are more educated, these stories will go down as well. And that concludes this video. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you for everyone who subscribed. And if you're not subscribed, make sure you do so you can check out all my future Where Are They Now videos and all my other basketball related videos coming soon.